Hello everyone, and in this video, I'm just gonna be talking about the problem with illumix and FNAF AR with their, explaining when the date or stuff is. So, for right now, let me just clear things. So, the fall update is not gonna be in fall. Now, I know that it sounds weird, and that's awful, and such. And usually it's kind of release dates and stuff, but for it being called a fall update, we understand it should be out on fall. And reason is because it's gonna be in December. Not like November, not October. Because there recently is 2 new blasts from the past. One has just started. We'll just go through it. It's kind of just a video about problem with illumix. You wouldn't know me ranting about it now ever since the 2021 gameplay update, but I just want to do it this time. Just barren, basically. Well, for the first off, there are 2 brand new blasts from the past. Okay, well, there are 2 brand new, and they are the Halloween event, which is one of them, and it's going on right now. It will last 2 weeks, and the first one is the return of Jack O'Bonney with his suit, party pack, mini pack, CPU, all such is basically back, and you can have an opportunity to get him if you do not have him right now, or his CPU. His icon is back, basically to purchase, and a brand new 3D icon for him. So you can either purchase him or get his suit and CPU by battling it from friends or the lore. And the next week will be Jacko Chica, and she will be returning just the same item, suit, party pack, lure, and yeah, CPU also, with the additional of 3D icon, and Katrina Toy Chica's 3D icon, but she will not be returning. It doesn't show her in the files at all. And then next week is going to be another blast from the past, and it will continue with the Dark Circus. So it's gonna last 4 weeks. 4 weeks with Dark Circus. And you can see that being a problem right now. And so what I'm gonna say is that it's gonna be ending in December 1st. That's all the new things we've gotten. There hasn't been anything from illumix for about a month until now, which is a blast from the past. But let's get talking for the real video now, just to clear up what's new. Alright, now let's really get to the real thing, and it is the problem with illumix right now. So they've promised us hints for the new fall update, and it's supposed to be for fall, not winter, because if there is a blast from the past and it will end in December 1st, that means it's going to be a winter update, not a fall update. So what is all this confusion about, really? Sorry if you hear the background, by the way. We already had all these blasts from the past and another one. Now, I'm alright with the Halloween one, but the Dark Circus one, we could have still gotten, possibly, let's see. We still had November, so we expected something in November, since there's nothing in October. And Spooky Month is about to be ending, which is disappointing. But that means no new FNAF AR content, and so no new Nightmare animatronics or Nightmarion or anything like that. And then we still get a blast from the past. But in November, we're having another one again, which is really something that I'm disappointed of. So it's not the only thing, like, the Dark Circus blast from the past is not the only thing that bothers me. It's how illumix was silent this whole time. And they are still silent. Like, I know this gameplay update is taking a while, and I bet they're putting extra effort on it. I am still disappointed that there is another blast from the past again. But I don't know why illumix is silent, and they didn't even say like, oh, Jack O'Bonney's back, get him before he burns out. You see, like, that means like they don't want to hear the fans complaining, so they do know that we are complaining, which kind of could be a good sign, but they can explain. And that's gonna leave us explaining questions. And fans are gonna think it the wrong way because, like, everyone is saying that you guys abandoned the game. Which I know you guys aren't watching this video, but, like, what are you guys really doing there? Like, have you got a better beta tester? Like, way better than the other one who tested the spring update? And then he found problems and told you guys, and then you guys are fixing it? Is there, like, what? Let's see, what else? Has there been some issues and stuff, or have you been finally listening to the fans? Because it does look like you did right now, since you don't want to hear us complaining even more. Have you guys really abandoned the game now? Or what? Are you guys delaying it because security breach is coming in November? That could be a good reason. That really could be. Security breach in November confirmed? I'm just kidding. It's definitely coming in December. It feels weird if it's November already. So yeah, we still have like 6 more episodes. But anyways, let's get back to the topic. Why? Have you guys really listened to our criticism this time? Like, we want to know, like, reasons now. Usually, developers don't tell anything, really. They just want to keep things surprised. They will only give us hints and tell us what features will be coming. And you already did that, but you didn't give us hints or anything. Or why it's now, like, in December and it's gonna be a winter update, not a fall update. Like, it's gonna leave us clueless, because the amount of silence there has been with you, illumix, well, basically with illumix there has been silence, so this is a good time now to know why. It comes to a point that it has to be, really. And yeah. Like, what is really going on? Is there like another bug thing that's taking a while? Because if it's like, I mean, it's not really gonna be the end of fall when it's December 1st. But if it's December, it's gonna feel weird. And yeah, and what about that fall event you were talking about? What's gonna happen to that? Like, you guys are gonna rework on it, right? We don't know what is going on, really, illumix. And everyone, like, is really hating on it. If you tell us reasons why this time, we can understand. Maybe some people, if you explain how you feel and stuff, or like if they like tell us what's really going on, then we will understand and give them more time. And you were always open to the fans and such, but then you guys like shadowed, and I believe maybe you guys are working hard, and I'm glad for that, but that's still gonna leave us clueless on why it's coming out on December 1st. Now, I'm not saying to rush things. The only thing illumix should not listen to is fans rushing them. Usually we know it's boring and such to wait, and they did announce that there will be Blast from the Past, and they did announce it already in September 16th that what will be coming, but it did not say that it's coming right real soon. But they did also say that they will be giving out clues within a week, and we believe that isn't the case because something is going on, and it doesn't look good. So, harsh thing to say, like, are you guys bringing the microtransaction low? Which doesn't look like it will be. But here's the thing. I would be okay if it's like $10 or under. Because for illumix, basically their prices are pretty high. Like, usually mobile games would have that, and free games especially, like FNAF AR is a free game, and it obviously has to like make good money out of it, and if you had to pay to get the game, then it wouldn't be as much as it was. And we do get that, but for one item, and it costs for like $20, that is not a good price. Like, not at all. You just get like one skin, because I'm saying that with Piranha Plush Shop. I know that Plush Shop is a rare, hard character to get, and the skins too, but still, that doesn't mean like it has to be that much for one thing. Like, you don't get coins, you don't get the icon, you don't get like 3 lures from it. That's just it. That's what you get. Just the skin. And yeah, that's what makes me kind of upset with it. But like, the spring update wasn't really good. Now, I know I've been praising it mainly because the crash was fixed. But now times have gone by. I played a lot in August while I was like away from YouTube, and I felt pretty good playing FNAF AR again. But then I started to feel like it's boring ever since I came back, and just didn't rarely play, and just been modding this whole time, and basically I had to focus on school. But yeah, that's what really has happened. It's because like you battle the same animatronics every time. It's always Foxy, Baby, Chica, Foxy, Baby, and it goes on. Like, to clear things, I just am not really that upset that there's another Blast from the Past, but I am upset that it's 2 and it's gonna be like taking like 1 month officially. For the Halloween, I'm fine with it, and I'm glad the Halloween is back. I really love that event. But the Dark Circus, and it's going to like continue on for like what? The whole entire like November just feels odd. And not knowing why there is another one happening just leaves us clueless. And that's why the fans are upset. I understand that the fans are upset too. But I still have hopes for the game, but not as much ever since the Dark Circus was announced. And I'm really kind of very, very, very upset with it. But I just people expect an update, and it's a fall update. It comes around like September or October or November. November looks like a best time for that to happen, but just keep on doing Blast from the Past is very annoying. And I know you guys are focusing a lot with it, with this update, and not doing skins and such. But at least doing one skin would have been better. But I guess maybe you guys are focusing a lot on this time. It's just I don't like how illumix just is still quiet and not explaining anything. And fans like bash on them for a reason. And I just waited patiently until they say something, but then they do another blast from the past and does not want to hear another criticism over and over and over again. So, here's my message to illumix. If there is a delay or something, tell us why. Like, for other game developers, they wouldn't, but if they are really successful with the game and if the game is good. And for yours, illumix, there are a lot of problems. Like, we do know some, like, AR games would have, like, microtransaction, like Pokemon Go, Jurassic World Alive. They have a lot, but for you, illumix, like, you just give one item and it's $20. But let's not talk about those stuff right now, but we have to stay on board on why and what's going on now. Like, for your game, we've been having this issue, and we need to know why. And this is where you kind of have to tell us what's going on. Or else the fans will think of you guys different. And I hope this is not really you guys, like, leaving out everything, not listening, just, like, are greedy, thinking about money, and that's all, and not caring about the fans. This was my message to you, illumix, and I know you're not gonna see it, but understand. Don't think we're rushing you. If more time is spent, the better the update is. But tell us. And that's gonna wrap up the video. I just needed to get this out. Hope you enjoyed.